Okay, 3, 2, 1.
This day started out just great. Although we had allowed 3 days for traveling, we surprised ourselves and made it to Texas in only 2. We got so much accomplished. The men worked so hard and got the entire truck unloaded, built things that we needed, like shelves for the garage, helped fix our couch that was broken in transport. You'll hear more about that later.
I don't know how they packed that in like that.
Lucy and I focused on the children and getting things put away inside the house. We had a great beginning to the day until it came time for the men to take the truck back. I'll tell you more about that in a minute. Everett had been distraught back in Cincinnati, thinking we couldn't bring his sticks, so I made sure we had room in the moving truck for them.
You can put it outside in your new backyard.
What more could a 4-year-old boy want than a big old armload of sticks?
He's trying to get it off. Is that good?
Is it good? You can hear Mom talking. She's the other way.
I have a couple chairs we could put in here.
I got several large rugs back at my favorite auction in Cincinnati. They were so cheap that I just got a few. I wasn't sure what sizes we would need. So here I am just trying out to make sure this one fit in our room. It was giant and it was great. It fit perfectly. Was a maze, an obstacle course, and a picnic. Just trying to have lunch, but we made it work. Okay, the tops of these cabinets I could not figure out. There was enough of grease up there that I tried to scrub it off, but then I felt like I was actually scrubbing the tops of the cabinets off, so I just kind of stopped and put paper over top of it. Hey y'all, welcome to our new home. It is currently looking like this everywhere, which is to be expected when you're moving. And I would be really excited to be talking right now and telling you about our new house. But after a very grueling day of unpacking, our friend Cody and Daniel unloaded that entire moving truck by themselves, you know, with minimal help from Lucy and the kids and me. Then also the trailer, and then, you know, lots of other things, unpacking and stuff. We've had some big disappointments. Our really nice leather couch that we bought in our last home, we would never be able to afford something like that, or at least would never want to spend that much money on that kind of couch. It's like $10,000 couch. But we bought it with our home, our last home, and it was damaged pretty severely during the move here. It was those kinds of things really bother Daniel, and so I feel really bad for him too. And of course, it's, you know, our nice couch, and we made a point of like, we don't want to sell it here. We really want to bring it with us. We love this couch, so that's a huge bummer. Today has been hard trying to get unpacked, put things in place. I could never find my shelf liner paper for the kitchen, so we kept kind of waiting, trying to put the kitchen in order, but finally I just went and started cleaning out the cabinets and stuff, and I'll just find the paper later and put it in there. But there's still like some old pet hair and stuff in there, so it didn't feel like a clean place you want to just set your dishes. So we did wipe it down, and you know, that it's fine. But we've all just been working so hard, and just, it is still pretty chaotic, pretty disorganized. We couldn't find the kids' bedding. Lucy looked everywhere, finally found some things that we can use. So we have beds for 2 of the kids, plus Theo's pack and play, and right now We have no bedding for Gabrielle's twin mattress. Like no bedding, we don't even have it packed. Like I tried to find some used because bedding is so expensive. It's like $30 for one set of sheets. And I like to have a backup there because the kids will still have leaks sometimes and I have to change them in the middle of the night. That's expensive. So I was trying to find like some used cotton sheets before we moved and I could never find a decent pair. So now we are trying to scramble and find beds for the children because they need it. There have been just some overwhelm and just melting down, can't handle things. Like they're just tired and we need them to get to bed, to get back in routine and stuff. So while Daniel and Cody were out returning the truck, I texted Daniel, I was like, hey, if you happen to be by Target or Walmart, could you please see if there is some twin bedding that we could just buy? We just have to have some. So they went to look. And while they were in there, somebody stole Daniel's really nice road bike off the back of his truck. I guess they hadn't had a moment to unload it and put it in the garage. You don't really think someone would have the nerve to come up and do that, and they stole it. And that's so upsetting. He loves road biking. He loves all kinds of different hobbies, but he's like, I don't have the time for everything. So he narrowed down his hobbies to 2, golf and road biking. And he had really nice equipment for both. He's worked hard to earn it and that's what he chose to spend his money on. And we wouldn't be able to replace that right now. So it's gone. And I want to just go out and buy him another one. Like I know he's so upset about it. He can't stand to lose things in general. He will not stop until he finds something. So just not having something in and of itself really deeply bothers him, and knowing that it's stolen, it's not like it's lost somewhere, it's stolen. That is just so upsetting. They're filing a police report. I looked up Facebook Marketplace and I'm just gonna keep looking and just see if we can see somebody trying to sell a black Trek bike. Just so sad. He's gonna be just so sad and upset, and I felt awful for him. That was one of the free hobbies he was going to be able to do here. You know, we have to be careful with our money right now. He already had all the equipment he needed, and it's great exercise. He loves doing it. It helps clear his mind and think. I'm just praying somehow they can find it. Maybe there's security cameras. I don't know. It's dark. It's late at night. Like, are they really going to see someone? What an awful downer. So that's where we're at right now. It's 9 o'clock. I don't know where I can find bedding for Lucy and Cody's air mattress. We're just in a rough spot right now. Our bed isn't put together. I have Theo in there on a pack and play, and I don't even know where Daniel and I will sleep tonight, and we are just exhausted, and they're gonna spend hours trying to talk to the police. I don't know. I want to have things set up here to make it easy for them. I don't even think I can. Like, I don't know what to do. Some pluses are we made it here in 2 days. We thought it might take 3, but we did really good. The kids could not have traveled better. We had like maybe twice where Theo was just done and just really struggling and crying and stuff, but I was able to get in the back and just try to comfort him and talk to him and hold him, not hold him, but like, you know, touch him in the car seat and stuff. And that helped, and we were able to just get through to our next stop. So we are very thankful. It only took 2 days. We're here, our house is lovely, and we're so excited. Man, what a downer. I just feel so bad for him. Well, I'm gonna go try to round up some type of bedding so we can get Gabrielle into bed, because I don't know when the men will be home with her sheets. So at this point, we just gotta get her to bed, and they're not gonna want to have anyone asking questions when they get there. So that's what I can work on now. It's not much, but at least we're able to get a bed set up. We don't have the bed hooked together, like the platform built or anything like that, but it was just up against the wall and there was stuff everywhere. So Lucy helped me clean all that up and then at least get a bed set up so when he comes home, he can just crash. But I don't know when that will be. It's gonna be a while. There is still a lot left, kind of halfway out the garage. So Lucy and I ran down and were able to just kind of push it all in and find places for it in the garage, and she helped me carry in the other piece of the sectional and got the garage closed, just so one less thing for them to do. I'm just like, I feel so bad. I'm sorry if you can't hear me. Theo's asleep back there, so I don't want to wake him up, but I'm gonna go put these big old anaconda foam things over by the kids so they won't roll off their little beds right now. Sandy just woke up, so I'm hoping she will sleep. She usually wakes up and comes into bed with us in the middle of the night. We'll see if she stays in her bed, if she's tired enough, but this will at least help her to not roll out. And then Everett was like, this room is so weird. It doesn't have any of my stuff. I put all the kids together in one room, so if Cody and Lucy wanted the other room, then they could have some privacy. But I think they're just gonna sleep on the sectional downstairs. But Everett was like, none of my stuff is in here. Like, he really wanted to be in his room. So I was like, which truck would you want me to get? So he wanted me to get 2 trucks, so I went and put him by his bed. So that made him feel better. And now he's asleep and almost falling over onto him in their hard wooden truck. So I'm gonna put one of those beside it so he doesn't smack his little head on him during the night. And then I'm gonna try to, I'd like to clean off some areas, like the kitchen. Every space was covered, so I'd like to try to get some of that put away and just try to make it a little bit more seamless when we wake up in the morning. I don't know, I feel like I was so tired. I was ready to crash. And then Daniel called and I'm like wired now. So I just feel like I want to help. There's nothing I can do to help, but I can maybe at least make it a little easier when he comes home. So that's my goal today. I'll work a little while longer and then probably get ready for bed. Let me see what time it is. It's 10 here, so it's 11, our time, but still enough time to get something done tonight, I think. It's a little quieter in here. That AC unit is loud, man. Ours is not like that back in Cincinnati, so I don't know if that's a thing of the South. They have to put in a lot of effort to get through this Texas heat, but then it's loud. I found that little cot at the auction before we left, and I wasn't sure if I would need it for the kids napping and sleeping in the hotel room. I didn't know, so I just got it. It was pretty cheap, and that's Gabrielle's bed tonight, because we thought we have no idea when the men will be home with her bedding, so we just got her a little cot set up, so she is enjoying that. Okay, I'm gonna go see what I can do in the kitchen down there. Poor Daniel, I hated waking him up after such an awful night, but I had been trying to unpack in our bathroom and closet, and I kept hearing these huge scratching noises. I was convinced it was a rodent of unusual size, but come to find out later on, it was a raccoon building a nest in the attic. Well, at least they found some beautiful sheets. After looking all day, we have finally found contact paper and a box of bathroom toiletries. Who'd have thought? Having that extra boost of adrenaline, I was able to get a lot done in the kitchen, and I felt pretty good about it when I was ready to retire for the night. Great start for our first day with some major disappointments along the way. I have no idea what this is. Thanks for hanging out with me and watching us get settled into our new home. I hope you'll be back for the next video. Until then, bye.